Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Emma.
So, I have some exciting news. I'm finally going to Paris.
Wow, that's incredible. Paris is such an amazing city. What made you decide to go now?
It's something I've been dreaming about for years, and I just figured, why keep waiting? I found a great deal on flights, and I've been saving up, so it felt like the perfect time. Plus, I really need a break from work.
That's awesome. Paris is the perfect place to unwind and explore. How long are you staying?
I'm planning to stay for about a week. I want to have enough time to see all the major sites, but also just enjoy the city without feeling rushed.
A week is perfect. There's so much to do. Of course, you have to visit the Eiffel Tower. Are you planning to go all the way to the top?
Definitely. I know it's touristy, but I think the view will be worth it. I'm also excited to visit the Louvre. There's so much art and history there. I could probably spend the entire week just exploring the museum.
The Louvre is incredible. The Mona Lisa is smaller than you might expect, but it's amazing to see it in person. Don't forget to check out the Musée d'Orsay too. It's in an old railway station, and they have an amazing collection of Impressionist art.
Oh, I've heard about that. I'm a big fan of Monet and Van Gogh, so that's definitely on my list. I also want to take a stroll along the Seine and maybe do one of those river cruises. That's a great idea. The river cruise gives you a completely different perspective of the city. It's especially beautiful at night when all the monuments are lit up. Are you planning to explore any neighborhoods in particular?
Yes, I want to spend some time in Montmartre. The vibe there seems so artistic and bohemian, and I've heard the views from the Sacré-Cœur Basilica are breathtaking. Plus, I love the idea of wandering through the little streets and discovering hidden cafes and shops.
Montmartre is one of my favorite areas in Paris. It feels like you're stepping back in time, especially with all the street artists and musicians. And the Sacré-Cœur is absolutely stunning, both inside and out. Are you planning to do any shopping while you're there?
Absolutely. I'm not a big shopper usually, but I feel like Paris is the place to indulge a little. I want to check out the Champs-Élysées for the experience, but I'm also curious about the smaller boutiques in Le Marais. I've heard they have some unique fashion and vintage shops.
Le Marais is fantastic for shopping. It's a mix of trendy and historical, so you get the best of both worlds. Plus, there are some amazing patisseries around there. Speaking of food, have you thought about what you want to try while you're in Paris?
Oh yes, the food is one of the things I'm most excited about. I want to try everything: croissants, macarons, escargot, coq au vin. The list goes on. And I've heard the cafe culture is amazing. So I'm looking forward to just sitting in a cafe, enjoying a coffee, and watching the world go by.
The food in Paris is to die for. You have to try a crepe from one of the street vendors and definitely indulge in some cheese and wine. Also, if you have time, try to visit a traditional French market. It's a great way to experience the local culture.
That sounds perfect. I want to soak in as much of the local culture as possible. I'm also thinking about taking a day trip to Versailles. I've always been fascinated by the French monarchy, and the palace looks absolutely gorgeous.
Versailles is a must-see. The palace is stunning, but the gardens are just as impressive. You can easily spend an entire day there exploring. The Hall of Mirrors is breathtaking, and the history of the place is so rich. Just be prepared for crowds. Everyone wants to see it.
I'm prepared for that. I think it will be worth it, though. I'm also trying to brush up on my French before I go. I know most people speak English, but I want to at least try to use some basic phrases.
That's a great idea. The locals appreciate it when you make an effort to speak their language, even if it's just simple greetings and phrases. And honestly, it makes the experience more immersive. You might even pick up more French while you're there.
I hope so. I'm really looking forward to everything. The sights, the food, the culture. It's going to be such an adventure.
It really will be. I'm so excited for you. You're going to fall in love with Paris. Make sure you take tons of pictures and tell me all about it when you get back. Maybe next time I can come along with you.
That would be amazing. I'll definitely share all the details when I'm back. Who knows? Maybe Paris will become a regular destination for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. Paris has a way of making you want to return. Have an incredible trip.
Thanks. I can't wait to experience it all. Paris, here I come.
And now let's do some practice. 1. Why did the person decide to visit Paris now? A. They received a work assignment in Paris. B. They found a great deal on flights and needed a break. C. Their friends convinced them to go. D. They wanted to attend a specific event. The correct answer is B. 2. How long is the person planning to stay in Paris? A. 3 days. B. 5 days. C. 1 week. D. 2 weeks. The correct answer is C. 3. Which famous landmark does the person definitely want to visit first? A. Notre Dame Cathedral. B. The Louvre Museum. C. Montmartre. D. The Eiffel Tower. The correct answer is D. 4. What kind of food is the person most excited to try in Paris? A. Fast food. B. Italian cuisine. C. Traditional French dishes like croissants, escargot, and coq au vin. D. Chinese food. The correct answer is B. 5. What historical site outside of Paris is the person considering for a day trip? A. The Palace of Versailles. B. The Château de Fontainebleau. C. Mont Saint-Michel. D. The Loire Valley Castles. The correct answer is C.